Hello friends, Karen here with your Breathe, Move, and Be Yoga Break with Full of Hope Yoga. This week our theme for our practice together is resilience. What can we learn from our yoga practice about building resilience? Nelson Mandela has a famous quote that I think speaks to resilience. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. After reading many descriptions, I think that resilience can be summed up with something like this: an ability to recover or successfully adapt to stress, challenging situations, and adversity. So let's consider this today. Where do we adapt? I propose that we adapt in the present moment by returning to a place of strength and grace. Are you ready to explore that with me today? All right then, let's get started. Let's start with our centering practice, coming into a posture that feels upright and supported for you. This is where we give ourselves permission to take a holy pause in our day. You might even visually imagine hitting a pause button. Now let's start today with shifting our body around the foundation. Just see what it feels like to shift your body over the foundation of your hips, your sit bones, the back of your legs connected to the chair. Experiment with that, maybe with a side to side shift, maybe a little forward and back. Maybe imagine you're making a circle with your hips. Maybe it'd be more of an oval. If you want to experiment with that. And then getting really tricky, reverse your oval with your hips. And go from, let's go to a larger, kind of freer movement, just to the side, feeling each hip bone or sit bone connect in. Maybe the other one rises off. We'll go from shifting from this bigger movement to slowing it down or shifting it down, drawing to smaller and smaller movement until you sense stillness in your body. We'll shift your focus back to the stillness of the body after the movement. Noticing now the stability of your frame sitting on the chair. Be noticing your tailbone, your sit bones firmly, evenly connected to the chair. And sense the length of your spine coming up through the back of your shoulder blades into the crown of your head. Maybe stopping here to sense the strength, the length and the strength of your spine to hold your body upright. And then here, if you'd like to experiment with me about allowing ease and grace into your face. Ease and grace into your jaw. And then sensing the strength and the length of your spine as well as the ease and the grace in your face and jaw. What is it like to experience both strength and grace at the same time? And now, what would it be like to invite grace into your thoughts and your mind? Maybe this is where we remind ourselves to practice self-compassion as we move through life's adversities and today's challenges in our yoga practice. So, self-compassion, intentionally paying attention without judgment, or, as I like to say, noticing with kindness. See if we can draw our intention to noticing with kindness as we come back, return to the present moment, strength and grace to adapt through the challenges of our practice today. So let's go into some breath control practice. We'll start with hands on the legs, giving the shoulders a roll. Go ahead and give your neck some movement. Just going to loosen up the upper body. You can practice some breath control. So let's inhale, shoulders up to the earlobes, and exhale the shoulder blades back, down, low, and loose. It's a good place to start our breath practice. So let's begin by noticing and intentionally bringing in lengthening our inhale and lengthening our exhale. That's all it is. Lengthening your inhale, lengthening your exhale. From wherever your breath was, lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. All right, now we're going to switch. We're going to shift to experiencing the fullness of your inhale, whatever that is like for you. So bringing in enough air to fill up your rib cage, to fill up your diaphragm, or to fill up your lungs. See what works for you. Breathing in to fill up. And of course, we need to release it out. But right now our practice is on full expansion. Okay, here we go. How can you feel that full expansion? Good. Now we're going to switch our breath control to feeling the very top of your inhale, and that's where you bring some control in and hold your breath. Just for a little bit. You decide how long. I just want you to experience feeling the control, the power and the strength of holding your breath at the top of your inhale. So here we go. Feeling the top of your breath and holding it. Let's do that one more time. All right, my friends, I don't know about you, but I feel my body heating up. We're on to the last thing with our breath control, and that is a full exhale. So experience this, whatever you need to do to feel like you have pressed out every last bit of breath, okay? So we'll bring a breath in and release it. Bring a breath in, release it fully. Not a speck of air left. Last time. Good. Okay, great work. Just come back to a natural breath now. Notice with kindness where and how you sensed control or strength with your breath practice there. Just notice, be aware, thinking back, where did you experience control and maybe feel the most strength to your breath practice. Now, as we move through some just kind of everyday challenging stretches and postures, let's see if we can use that source of coming back, of returning to breath control, the strength of our breath control, to help us adapt to the challenging moments of holding a stretch or a posture, okay? So here we go. Let's just move the shoulders. You know I'm gonna start there. We'll bring the shoulders up to the earlobes, back down, low and loose. Let's get a nice stretch of turning the chin halfway to the shoulder, bringing your right hand on top of your head. Take a breath in and exhale, drawing your chin down. Staying here in the deep stretch. Sensing where you feel the challenge of the stretch in your neck or your back. I invite you to return to your breath control. Return to your breath control. We move through this challenging stretch. Good. Let's release the hand, let the head come back, roll the shoulders. So here we go on the other side. Chin halfway to the left shoulder, left hand comes on top of the head. Take a breath in. On the exhale, draw that chin down. Sensing the challenge of this stretch, the side or the back of your neck. Maybe you feel it in your spine, wherever you feel it. Notice the challenge. Return to a breath control practice where you feel you feel it, you have some control, and that you can adapt to the challenge with your breath control. Good. Let the head come up and back and roll the shoulders. All right, staying with that concept, let's bring the right arm across the front of the body. The hand comes to the small or the top of your back for a little massage, drawing this elbow in towards the body with your left hand. Breathing naturally. And then if you'd like, keeping your hips stable, sense the stability in your hips and your feet. And let's draw the elbow towards the left, feeling a twist in your spine, holding, breathing into the challenge. Coming back to breath control here in the challenge of this twist. Good, and we'll come back, release the arms. Bring this other arm across the front of the body, top of the hand at the top of the back. Right hand draws your elbow towards the body for a nice stretch along the arm. Maybe also you feel it in your shoulders. And then hips stay stable. And we keep drawing against this left shoulder to get a nice twist to the core and spine. Feel the challenge. You probably can hear the challenge in my voice. Return to breath control. And last breath. And release. Good. Let's roll the shoulders. Let's just stay with this. You're doing great. Just letting your hands go to the sides of the chair. Reach that left arm up towards the ceiling and the right arm towards the floor for a deep side stretch. Breathing. Again, sensing the challenge where you feel it in your body. Coming back to breath control to adapt, to move fluidly here. Sense your strength. Good, let the arm come down. Love to roll the shoulders and move the neck between all of that. And then here we go. I'll reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. The left arm can reach towards the ground. Feeling this deep side stretch here. Sensing the challenge in your body. Returning to breath control. Feeling the strength you have in your breath control. Adapting to this challenge. And wonderful. Let the arm come back and roll the shoulders. All right, my friends, it is time for meditation. So here, returning to a posture that feels supported and yet released. Let's notice maybe the heightened breath, the heightened heart rate. Now, what would it be like to help your breathing return to a place of grace and strength? Would it be coming back to your breath control and experiencing how when you exhale more than you inhale, calms your heart rate down? If you'd like to practice inhale to 2, exhale to 4, inhale 2, exhale 4, and if you'd like this last one here, inhale 3, exhale 6. And noticing your breath going back to a natural rhythm. As you let go of control, you move from control to awareness, noticing without judgment. And returning the body to a place of strength and grace by experiencing the connection of the stable ground under our feet, the strength of sensing the strength of the chair holding your frame up, holding your body up, returning to strength. Sensing strength. And then what about the ease and the grace How do we return to ease and grace to the body? We practice often inviting in ease into the face. What would that be like for you in this present moment to invite ease into your eyes, your eyebrows, around your eye sockets, your cheeks, around your lips, and ease and grace into your jaw. Resiliency is coming back, adapting after experiencing difficult circumstances, adverse experiences, adapting, bouncing back. I say we're exploring returning to a place of strength and grace. As we sense the stillness of the body, perhaps that, sensing the stillness of the body as ease, sensing the ground, the stability of the ground and the chair and our spine as strength. And returning to self-compassion, that intent to be aware with kindness. Noticing, experiencing our present moment without judgment. Noticing what this experience was like for you without judging it. Acceptance. There's much acceptance and grace. And with that, my friends, if you'd like to draw in a deeper breath to fill up the heart space, fill up the lungs, breathing it in, we'll exhale, release it out. Let your hands shake out the arms by the sides of your chair. Maybe coming forward a bit to feel your feet firmly connected under you. Hands to the sides of your chair, your palms towards me, my palms towards you. All right, my friends, let's breathe in as a community, hands overhead. Connect those hands overhead. Exhale, drawing those hands down, heart center. We release the jaw, the breath, the shoulders. One more time, let's breathe in to fill up the heart space. And exhale, release. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for joining me here and allowing me to lead you through another Breathe, Move, and Be yoga break. Until we breathe and move together again, be safe and be well, and let's be full of hope. Shalom, my friends.